Hello everyone, we are the Media Matrix Group and our presentation today focuses on the Cybersecurity Amendments Bill 2025 and how it impacts digital governance, media systems and democratic rights in Ghana. So the bill seeks to update Ghana's 2020 Cybersecurity Act, Act 1038, to tackle emerging threats like online fraud, misinformation and AI-related risk. It gives the Cybersecurity Authority expanded powers, including investigating cybercrime, certifying technology, and regulating digital practitioners. However, it has sparked major debate. Supporters see it as vital for national protection, while critics warn about possible overreach, excessive surveillance, and limits on privacy and free expansion. The bill raises important questions about how to balance security with individual rights. Our presentation will highlight 5 main areas: child rights and data protection, extended powers of state institutions, threats to freedom of speech, financial and operational burdens, and surveillance and privacy concerns. And the child rights and data protection, the bill introduces new clauses to protect children and vulnerable users from online harms such as cyberbullying, stalking, grooming, and exposure to harmful content. Platforms are expected to manage children's data responsibly and respond quickly to harmful digital behavior. However, there must be a balance. While these measures improve safety, they could also create risk of over-monitoring, privacy violations, and restrictions on young people's freedom online if not enforced transparently. In summary, this section has positive intentions, but its success will depend on clear oversight, responsible enforcement, and transparent regulation so that protection does not become unintentional censorship or surveillance.
Again, the bill significantly expands the powers of the Cybersecurity Authority, including investigation, arrest, prosecution, and asset freezing. This power strengthens the state's ability to respond to cybercrime, especially digital fraud and online exploitation. However, concentrating such powers in one authority raises governance concerns. Without strong checks and closer oversight, there is a risk of abuse, selective enforcement, and institutional overlap with bodies such as the Police Service and the Data Protection Commission. Effective accountability mechanisms are therefore essential. It's really hard for me. I don't have much money on me. This is all I have. I've not eaten since morning. I have to pay my license. I have to renew it. Otherwise, Rachel FM can't operate. Ow, life is really hard for me.
My sister, it is well. The Cybersecurity Amendments Bill also introduces new financial and operational obligations, including registration, licensing, and compliance costs for service providers. While these measures aim to strengthen cybersecurity standards, they may impose heavy burdens on media houses, startups, and small organizations. Without proportional regulation, such requirements could limit innovation, reduce media diversity, and restrict access to information.
Threats to freedom of speech.
Under the threat to freedom of speech, some words in the bill are potentially vague. This is because things like false information and harmful content are not clearly defined in the bill, which means that people in power could use these broad terms to silence anyone they do not agree with, even if it is a fair criticism. And again, there will be surveillance when there is limited freedom of speech, which means that the government and certain groups might have more power to watch what people do and say online, which will result in censorship of the media. And then to safeguard this, there should be a clear and precise definitions of what constitutes unlawful content. And then there should be a robust independent mechanism to prevent misuse of power.
In conclusion, the Cybersecurity Amendments Bill 2025 reflects Ghana's attempt to strengthen digital protection in an era of increasing online risk. It introduces reforms to protect children's data, expands the powers of state institutions, and raises concerns about freedom of speech, financial burdens, and potential surveillance. While the bill offers benefits for safety and national security, its true impact will depend on fair and transparent enforcement. Ultimately, The challenge is not choosing between security and rights, but ensuring they coexist so that Ghana's digital future is protected without sacrificing democratic freedoms and personal liberties. Thank you.